to me.
All right. Today's going to be a free flow kind of vibe. Lots of music, actually. Christmas is around the corner. You're going to be getting a lot of Christmas music as well. But we're taking it really easy today. So keep it locked, Bridge Nation, here in Jamaica and around the world. I want to make sure that we get you up and get you fed and get you out to work or school or play. A teacher just texted me a while ago. And she says, boy, I tell you, I got my pay and I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
And then she went on to say that some nurses, she understands some nurses are quite happy because their back pay, their back pay, according to what I'm being told, some nurses got like
Wait a second.
$850,000.
Wait a second. The back pay. Run the food. Run. They have received.
Yep. So
right to the nick of Christmas.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Hold on. I want them to know in the nurse, Richie.
Going to the phone book, man.
Yeah, no, I'm here for PH. I'm here for look alone.
I know a few. So allow me to turn off the microphone and give them a pitch.
All right. Yeah.
How about that? It's 6:30 a.m. We're going to be back in a few. Take care of some business. This is Top of the Bridge Up and Go. The eve of Christmas Eve edition. Nice and easy, free-flowing, all right? Give us a call right now. Listen to the sound, and please tell me what it is. What is this sound? That is the secret sound that we're asking you to identify. And we have some callers who came through quite early. I like the spirit. So let's get on with it. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Good morning, Richie B.
Good morning, sir. Ian.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you the one who won the last time around?
Yes.
Well, listen, man, I want you to win again because it seems nobody else wants to win. They keep giving us the wrong answer.
Right.
You have tasted victory, and so we'll see whether or not you'll come through a second time victorious.
Yeah, looking for double.
Eh?
Richie B, I thought about it very carefully,
Yes?
and I'm thinking that it is a coin counting machine dispensing the coins. You know?
This sound.
Checking the coins.
Remember,
Yes.
he's the defending champion. Listen. It is not every day that Ian shows up in this game. When he does, it is usually as a result of a lot of research and thinking. Ian,
Yes, Richie.
I'm going to play the sound one more time and ask you to tell me your final position. What sound is this? You are at liberty to stick with your answer or to change it if you wanna.
Sticking with my answer, Richie.
We want to get a winner in time for Christmas. Ian, what is your final answer?
Yes, a coin counting machine.
A coin counting machine.
Dispensing the coins.
Did your wife help you this time around?
No,
like
no, she didn't.
You worked on it by yourself.
By myself.
But the gift package, if you won it, it would be good for the entire family.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, having won in the last game, you will share it, I'm sure.
Yes, I'll share it.
Having won in the last game, today, the 22nd of December, this is Ian back at it again. But this time, you're wrong, Ian. Sorry about that.
All right, Richie.
Merry Christmas when it comes, bro.
Yes, the same to you.
Alrighty then, let's get on with it. Give us a call right now, 876-676-4996. What is the sound that you're hearing, our secret sound? Bridge Nation, come on. It's the last time you're getting a chance to win this, before Christmas. Yeah. Good morning, you're on the air. Hello. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you, son? What's your name?
My name is Matthew.
Mackie?
Matthew.
Oh, Matthew.
Yes.
Welcome, Matthew. Season's greetings. Where are you calling from?
Portmore.
You're in Portmore, the Sunshine City.
Yes, it is.
All right. So you've heard the secret sound, or do you want to hear it again, Matthew?
No, I've been hearing it from yesterday.
Okay. And you think you have it all figured out?
I think so.
All right. Well, it would be nice if the gift package goes to Portmore. Shells would be happy with that. Let me find out now. What is your answer?
Christmas bells. Balls. Christmas balls.
Christmas what?
Balls or bells. Christmas bells, balls.
Christmas bells, Christmas balls.
Yes.
You think that sound is the sound of a number of Christmas bells or Christmas balls?
That's it.
That's what you're thinking, Matthew? Listen to
Yeah.
the sound once again. It's been a while since we had a winner from Portmore, the Sunshine City. Matthew said he's been hearing this sound since yesterday. When did you come up with that answer as your final answer?
Just a while ago, since I was driving, the song came to me.
Yes? You got any help to determine that?
Well, my other half helped me as well.
Okay, then. You want to give her first name?
Kimia.
Kimia?
Yes.
Kimia. Well, listen, Matthew and Kimia. I really was hoping that, somebody from Portmore would have come through as a winner, in all honesty.
Yeah, man. Shell's Place.
Shell's Place.
Yeah.
And here is Matthew with a little help from Kimia.
Yeah.
And they think you feel confident?
Them team up.
Yes, man. I'm confident.
No, I don't really want to disappoint you or anything like that. But when you come on a morning like this with an answer like that, what do you think I should do, man? You were saying that's
Give me the prize.
and that is what I really want to do.
Yeah.
But when you come on air and you listen to the sound and you say this is what is it? Bells and balls.
Oh, you know what? You want me to choose between one of them?
You're saying that is what you're hearing when you hear that sound?
That is what I'm hearing.
Mike, are you driving as we speak?
Listen.
Yes, I am.
Listen carefully, man. I have to do what I have to do, bro. Don't be upset.
Yeah.
Be happy because you are a winner. Congratulations, Matthew. You are a winner.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You got it right, son.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations also to Kimia.
Yeah. He definitely needs to share that.
Bag on target. And we have a gift package with a lot of stones and some other t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. Too many to mention on air. You've just won that prize courtesy of Select Brands. Merry Christmas to you and yours and your family. And we'll contact you off the air so you can know how you can collect your prize. All right?
All right, thanks.
So the prize goes to Portmore.
Yeah.
Might even run into Shells and can get Shells one of them stones there.
Well, you want to Shells investigate where in Portmore?
Which part of Portmore? All right, congratulations. Wow, that pleases me. Makes my day. We have a winner before Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Great.
Good way to wrap up this segment
Yeah, man.
ahead of Christmas. All right? Congratulations again, Matthew. Well done. And big up yourself, Kimia. Good morning, Robo. Season's greetings.
Season's greetings, my bro. It's getting closer and closer to that time.
Yes.
And a lot of people will be thinking, oh, just get it. Just get it over and done with. This is dragging on longer than the Queen's funeral. What a week. What a week. But yeah, season's greetings to everyone out there that's in the midst of their holidays. Because that's how I always treat it, Richie. It's just a holiday.
Yeah, it is. I want to also say hello to anyone here in Jamaica who's in here from England, coming in from England, from the UK. Welcome to Jamaica and enjoy your stay. We don't know when Robo is coming down yet. I thought I'd have seen it for the Burna Boy show. That didn't happen, right?
No, I wasn't as excited as those people that sold their goats and took out payday holidays. It's a big show, but no, I would rather, if I was in Jamaica, I would just rather be in Jamaica just to be amongst the people and all the splendors that Jamaica brings around this time of year, more than a show. But unfortunately, that has to pass, and you'll see me early 2023.
Okay.
That has a nice ring to it, no?
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah, man.
Just get on with it.
Why not? The post that Popcaan put out has gone viral, and he seems to have ruffled some feathers. And it
would do.
Yeah.
It would do.
We were just talking about it a while ago, and we were asking for dialogue between the parties.
100%. I mean, listen, with all jokes aside, I know there's a lot of people joking about it. We saw Sizzler Kalonji did a post last week, and lots of Sizzler fans jumped to his side and said, yeah, Sizzler, the fire for burn, including me. The fire has to burn. But in all seriousness, it is negativity in the wrong place. Mm-hmm. And Sizzler may have felt aggrieved, and so has Popcaan. If Popcaan felt that his career has been put on the line by a few people, he would feel aggrieved. But we have to, at all times, have to use just a little bit of common sense, and maybe social media, as like the post before with Sizzler and post now with Popcaan, maybe picking up your phone and deciding to ventilate in your concerns into a phone may not be the correct way. I don't know, because I don't know how hurt or deep the wound is for both parties, but at some point we have to kind of show a little bit of a degree of constraint, even when we're angry, because social media, as you say, it's gone viral, and it would go viral because Popcaan is a huge star.
Yep.
Shaggy is a mega star. It's gonna go viral, and maybe that's obviously what Popcaan wanted, but maybe he just wanted to get his point across without actually this thing like trending everywhere on the media. I saw it last night.
Yeah,
and I
well,
was surprised in the same way.
He would have obviously calculated the impact that it would have once he put a post like that with the kind of following that he has out there.
Yeah, and usually when they do it, they take it down. I mean, you post it up, then you take it down. You delete the post. I mean,
I haven't checked to see
you're
whether
gonna
or not he
delete the
actually
post. Stand by the post.
Yeah. Did he actually delete it? As far as you know?
I'm not too sure, but let's go by what we've seen in the past. People post these things and they get a reaction,
and then
probably
they drag
bigger
it
than
down,
one, and they take it down. Why do it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, as it is now, lawyers for both parties are speaking. One explaining why his client would be upset, and the other, no doubt, be sort of looking into the possibility of taking further action. So, this is why we're saying here, if there could be some dialogue, it would really.
Can I ask Ards? He's a student of law on the turntable. Ards, would you say that is defamation of character for someone to call somebody? What would you say, my brother?
Coming from the Popcaan situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the references he made in that post.
To which one of
both really.
Both people. I mean, but the one where defamate, it applies to both, but then also discrediting Shaggy in such a way.
The one, all right. I believe Robbo, the one about Sharon, if I may. Well, that could pose a problem, because it's both. It dealt with both her and
her company.
Right? Me and Richie, we were having a discussion off here, and the one about Shaggy is that, I mean, honestly, people do. I'm not saying that the statement is right, but regularly people, refer to, an individual by that, like,
you're wriggling, son.
Yeah, you're this or you're that, you understand?
So,
you understand? So that is, I wouldn't call that one, into a defamation thing. You understand? But
the one
before, the one, the first one.
If we say odds, you go to a Jamaican court. That is not defamation. That is a regular something. Come out of the court.
Trying to refer to me like that, though, brother.
No, hey,
regular.
Hey, listen, Robbo. We Jamaicans tend to just use words just sometimes loosely. When we're referring to, friends, like.
Yeah. It's true.
Isaac Buchanan, who is representing Solid Agency, has appealed to Popcaan to retract his statements regarding the booking company's principal, Sharon Burke. And he gives him some time, but he says in a reasonable time. What is considered reasonable? Is it a week, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months? A year? I don't think that long.
Yeah.
Listen, my thing, Robo.
We're still calling for dialogue.
I think
Have
so.
a conversation, guys.
That is it. Straight across the board with all of these issues that we are seeing, even the Sizzler one.
Yeah.
the Sizzler one, no doubt. I would love to see that cleared because internationally, as I say, people say, it's not good looking. No, I just think about the concerns about Sizzler and Khalid. Forget the music. Those two individuals need to have a conversation.
Yeah,
man.
Definitely. And we wanted to make the point before we move on that from all that we've heard, it wasn't just Popcaan. Obviously, he's upset, but he was not the only one that had the technical issues.
No.
So, I mean, obviously, he has a right to be upset because that can throw you off big time as an international act. But it seems like all the acts on the night seem to have had issues with the public address system.
Yep.
So, let's see. We'll continue to monitor this one. And by the way, guys, if you need an intermediary, you can call any one of us here. Call Robo, call me, call DJ Holly, and avoid the legal fees.
No. Actually, bring the legal fee. We'll just take a smaller chunk.
Yeah,
I'm sure I can work it out cheaper than Mr. Buchanan.
Of course.
Come on.
We wouldn't charge as much as he would. Make our money in time for Christmas. Call us, please.
Please call me.
All right, so you want us to play first? Is that it?
Yeah. You're talking about technical difficulties. I was just having one just a second. I'm not sure if it was loaded. So yeah, if you drop some songs, the great odds, the student of law
Radio.
who says in a Jamaica courtroom that won't stand.
Robo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am. Little
Great Christmas
vibe.
songs.
Yeah,
so
man.
many in there.
And
So many in there.
So many more that we could play to, eh?
We could be doing this till next Christmas.
Trust me.
We haven't got the time.
I hope you have warmer weather by the time Christmas comes around, another couple of days, 3 days or so from now.
Would you be pleased to know, Richard, that the weather has moved up to about 8 Celsius, and according to the weather forecast, we will be moving closer to 10 and 12.
Oh.
Which is, when you say 10 and 12 is in London is mild. But we've had a few mild Christmases, and yeah, I don't want to start talking about global warming, but it does seem strange come Christmas it's warm outside and sun is shining. But the last few weeks has been rough. It's been rough. We've had to lean towards Putin and say, please, Mr. Putin, some more gas, please. But it's getting better. So shout out to everybody right now in London. The streets are ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as it always is, at Christmas. I mean, there's a lot of people on that kind of hold back and not going all out, but the streets are ridiculous. Ridiculous, even though the schools are shut down, the roads, the traffic. A lot of people moving around, milling around, trying to get their last bits in before that, that busy Christmas season. You know what I mean?
We haven't seen a lot of, oddly, we haven't seen as many Christmas lights going up as we normally did.
No.
Yeah.
You have a lot of that in London?
I was about to say that's the same thing here. Just like notice you drive past and you if you're been to London during the Christmas, them brothers you take them Christmas serious.
Yeah.
When 3 o'clock and they sit down and they say, shush, the Queen is speaking, the Queen's speech. It's a serious something. But I have noticed a lack of light. I don't know if again people are worried about how much Putin's gonna charge them for the pepper lights, but there's not a lot of lights up here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. Hope it's going to be a Merry Christmas for everybody. Wishing all of our listeners, the Bridge Nation right around the world, and especially those in the UK right now where we are being heard, courtesy of Robo and The Beat London 103.6 FM. Merry Christmas to all of you. Over to you, Robo.
Hold it. As we said earlier on, we could be here all day beating these Santa songs and these Christmas songs, but just a few for the morning. Good afternoon, London, UK. It's 15 after 1 in the afternoon. Beat halls and very busy. Butcher shops loaded. Tinsels and all these things. And these last minute gift shops. Saturdays on the streets of London right now. Did I say tinsels?
You might have.
Oh, I can't be talking. Tinsels is 1970s, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while since
People still use tinsel.
Yeah, bells and all kinds of stuff.
Oh the belting and the something for the tree.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure people don't use tinsel. I might be wrong. Some people have that old-fashioned thing about them.
I guess.
Yeah, and the disposable. They call it disposable table paper on their table for Christmas. A lot of people bring that back in, like disposable table and tablecloth. That's the word I'm trying to find.
A lot of people are using disposable plates and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Because,
a
if
lot
a
of
vo-
people are using imaginary food as well.
Uh-oh.
pretending that the burger is a turkey. Because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Right, Odds? It's hard. It's hard.
Just to say before we go, Robo, that the new FIFA rankings are now out. Jamaica is at number 64. But what surprised me is
that up?
I think we're down a little bit actually. I'm going to check on that. But what is surprising is Argentina. Even though they won the World Cup, they're at number 2. And believe it or not, Brazil is still at number 1 according to this FIFA ranking. And it is being said by way of an explanation that even though they were eliminated at the quarterfinal stage by Croatia, they would have built up enough ranking points from results over recent years that sort of feed into the calculation. So
that's true.
Argentina's moved up to number 2, but Brazil is at 1.
I used to wonder why Spain was always high up in the rankings, and they looked at the qualification. Spain would do these qualification and they'd be dusting teams out like left, right, and center, and it obviously brings your win points way up. So Brazil's pretty healthy in terms of winning, but when it came to the Captain Crunch,
they didn't make it.
Didn't happen.
Not at all. Hey, Robert, you and your family, man. Merry Christmas and all the best to you. We catch up with you. I have to do the calculations. Some memos were sent out. I'm not even too certain, but I'm going to be off for a couple of days, and
I'm going to be off also. So
okay.
I will. I'm no doubt we will cross the memos.
Yes.
It's a very busy week for most people, just family wise, and of course some people. We want to say shout to some of the people that are still working. And Richie, let me just say a shout to the people. Yesterday there was a ambulance strike, meaning that you couldn't get an ambulance if you needed to go to the hospital because they were out there. Shout to all the people who are still on the front line in the middle of a season like this, fighting for workers' rights.
We salute them, definitely so. All the best, bro. Catch you soon, all right?
Peace, my
Big
brother.
ups, UK. One love. We're feeling good. Christmas is around the corner. This is the eve of Christmas Eve. And as usual on a Thursday morning at this time, we have our feature, Constitutionally Speaking. And that is all courtesy of the Office of the Public Defender. Today we're going to be looking at some safety tips that you might want to remember as you navigate through the Christmas Yuletide season. Because you know, as it is, as we get into the Christmas holiday, the rush is on. And most people are sort of caught up in the shopping and doing, the traffic is out there in a bigger way. And there are many other activities that people get involved in. Well, the Office of the Public Defender wishes to share with the public some of the tips that you might want to remember on safety, which are worth considering by all of our listeners. And so, having said that, we'd like to welcome our guest, as usual, the Deputy Public Defender, Mr. Herbert McKenzie, inside of Constitutionally Speaking. Season's greetings to you, Mr. Mack.
Thank you very much, sir.
And how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. I couldn't help overhearing the Ghana Defense Force story that you mentioned.
Yes.
But I'm sure it was a good idea if Jada could adopt. But they might tell you that Guyana is on the threshold of getting rich because of the phone gas. Okay,
yes.
And I can't do that. We can't.
We can't. But, it's a good look for what they're doing for the Guyanese soldiers, eh?
It is. And you notice that the British have decided to come into an arrangement with Guyana where Guyanese can travel to UK without visa now.
Yes.
And I'm sure part of the discovery of oil might be involved in that too.
Yeah.
But so it is.
It's quite likely.
Yes.
All right, we say hi to our Caribbean neighbors, all of them in all of the different islands and countries within the region. So you have promised, and I think you're about to deliver some safety tips that we should bear in mind over this Christmas Yuletide. Where do you want to start today, Mr. Mack?
All right, I just want to start by saying that these tips are often repeated, so they're nothing new, and they seem obvious, but sometimes we tend to forget them, having caught up in the rush up here. So I'm going to start. I want to start by talking about some of the things that we can do and look forward to while we're actually in the shopping fervor. First and foremost, important to be aware of your personal surroundings. When you get into these shopping crowds, be aware, especially as a female, that the male looking at you or staring at you from across the top of the crowd is not necessarily admiring your new hairdo or your new dress. It might just be scoping you out as a target.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly,
Mr. Mack, we're hearing you. Yes, go ahead.
I think I'm getting disconnected slightly.
Oh, well, we're hearing you, actually. You hearing us? All right, it seems we need to just do a quick reconnect. We're looking at safety tips for the Christmas Yuletide season, and they're being provided to us this morning by Mr. Herbert McKenzie, who is our Deputy Public Defender. And I think that you'll find this quite useful because it's a busy time of year. I was speaking to somebody earlier, oddly, and the person was saying, boy, I hope that everything is all right so that I can get to do my shopping because I don't want to go out too close to Christmas.
Right.
And she was actually bemoaning the fact that so many pickpockets and all this type of thing. So she really wants to just get it over with and done and just stay in. So we want to share as many tips as we can with you, and that is what this feature is all about this morning. How you can protect your property and your belongings. Even at this Christmas Yuletide season. If you're just joining us for the first time, every Thursday morning around about 9:15 until 9:30 here on Top of the Bridge Up and Go, we do have this feature courtesy of the Office of the Public Defender. And we have looked at a wide range of issues of national importance, and we do get a lot of traction for the information that is shared. And so tips for the Yuletide season is just one of those in the series of programs that we do on this heading. I think we've gotten Mr. Matt back, not as yet. So Peter John is actually trying to reconnect with Mr. McKenzie, and as soon as we have him, we'll continue our dialogue. But we can also share with you a few things that you might want to remember. How you travel around. If you don't have to travel around with cash,
right,
then definitely don't. Because you become a target, really.
Definitely don't. I mean, those unscrupulous people. Honestly, at this time of the year, they're out there and they're looking for people to really prey on. You understand? So cash, carry less.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. And just be aware of your surroundings, really. And who,
Even things like fires. You find persons. Many homes have that occurring at this time, especially homes with the younger kids and so on.
Yeah, a lot of cooking.
Going on.
Right.
Yeah, so you have to be very, very careful. You have to be careful and watch out for the kids and all that they're up to, what they're doing. As far as traveling is concerned, we can't overemphasize the fact that we're imploring you to travel, and if you're out there, leave a little earlier so that you can avoid the rush, and check your speed, abide by the road code. Maintain good hygiene and housekeeping practices. Security must always be at the front of your mind. How you secure your property, your belongings for the season. These are just some of the things that we're thinking about off the top of our heads as we wait for the reconnect. Is it happening, Peter John? Not getting him? Seems we're having a little difficulty making that connection. But if we do get back, we do have him? No? Yes, we do. Okay, Mr. Mack?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome back, and we're looking at safety tips for the Yuletide season, how we protect both life and property. Yes, continue, please.
Yeah, I was saying, the person admiring you are looking at you across the crowd in a shopping plaza, shopping area. Don't think the person is admiring you. Just be careful of your surroundings. That person may be scoping you out as a possible target to hit later down in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also, when you're moving from shop to shop, from commercials into commercials into keep that awareness, because the person who you see in shop A, that person may happen to be in shop B and shop C. It may be coincident, it may be not. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. It is not likely that you are going to see this co-shopper in shop A, shop B, and shop C again, and it's not following you or tracking you. And it may apply to a male or female. It doesn't matter. Now, having finished your shopping, when you get into your car, shut yourself in, lock yourself in, and do all the things that you want to do. I'm not only trying to be sexist, but it's a common feature among females. Once they get into the car, they sit down the mirror and they start looking for the hair in place. They start placing things in their handbag, fixing up their clothes in the car seat before they shut the door. Once you do that, you're making yourself susceptible to attack. Shut your door, lock yourself in, and do all that you have to do. Anything can come after. In addition to all of that, it's an element of safety too. Your door is hanging out there. Some crazy motorist in the Christmas season might just come and lick your door off. So that's important. Now, if you get into an area where you're not sure of where to go, either to find a shop or to find a particular street, be discriminating and be careful about the person from whom you take direction. And if you are looking for a particular item to buy, and you mention the person is inviting you to take it to where the item is sold, be wary of that. Don't accept invitation. You don't know where you are being led to. You may be led into an ambush. Now, in traffic, while moving in traffic, and most of the time traffic is going to be slow, keep your doors locked. It is not unknown, but at traffic light, miscreants open people's door and jump in the car, and that's where the kidnapping starts. Be careful about that. Avoid the road rage. If you're right, give up your right, because you can be right and the dead right. Just live for another day. There's a whole heap of that now going on the road. Everybody is in a hurry, everybody is vexed, and everybody wants to exercise and assert his or her rights. They came first, they're at the roundabout first, they're at the intersection first. Just give up your rights for the sake of life. It is not worth getting into the road rage.
I move around and I see persons, many times females, walking with their handbags and obviously with their valuables, and they're on the phone and so caught up in their conversations that they're not looking around to see what is happening around them. That is also something that should be avoided, eh?
Exactly, because you make yourself a very easy target.
Easy, yes.
And on handbags too, is a point I have on handbags. Some of these lazy handbags come across the shoulder. The strap comes across the shoulder, beg your pardon, or across the chest, but the bag itself is hanging down behind their back or to the side. Bad practice. It's a common thing, especially I know downtown in the commercial district, where predators actually use sharp instrument as a razor to cut the bag when it's behind you, remove the content, pass it quickly to a confederate who promptly disappears from the scene. So even if you suspect the person behind you to the person could be the person who actually cut the bag, by the time you look around, you don't see anybody, and you can raise the defense of my hands acting. If I just take away your bag, why are none of the items on me? Females in particular must be careful about that.
Yes.
And there's something I want to say. I know what time we've done, and I rather suspect that next week we have to continue this. But this is important for firearm holders. If you're a licensed firearm holder, please keep your firearm on your person. Don't leave it in your glove compartment or under your seat. If you're going to pick plum, Popcaan, or eat any other type of food that you think you ought to be eating at that time.
Very important. Very important.
Very important.
Yes.
Also, carry your firearm in a way that you're not advertising to everybody that you're a firearm holder or that you're a Billy the Kid. It doesn't help.
Doesn't help. We have a lot of areas across the island where we have SOEs and so on.
Yes.
And we're quite likely to be stopped by security personnel. Any tips on how we navigate through those situations?
Yes, cooperate with them, even though some of them are young and might not understand the procedure. But it's important for the police, especially when they're asking, as they normally do you have anything to declare? Do you have any firearm? To take the driver aside and ask him privately. Don't ask him in the crowd of everybody, because sometimes, most of the time, the police does not know who the other passengers or occupants of the car are. If they are the occupants, And sometimes the driver might not want to be known to the others that is a licensed firearm holder and there's a firearm on him. So it's always advised, look, when the man gets out, the driver gets out of the car, you quietly ask him, you have a licensed firearm, rather than loading it up, as we call it, in the presence of everybody. But when your windshield is down, if windows down, rather, you're asked to, and cover the police and move on quietly. When that is done, it is much easier to get through the checkpoint and go about your business.
Nice. Mr. McKenzie?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
My reception is great. Now, so far as the property is concerned, try and walk with as little cash as possible. Don't go around with a big coil if you can avoid it. And if you have to walk around with a big coil, say you're as well as a man like Mr. Shell. When you get to the cashier and the counter to check out, try not to take out the big water cash and be counting out your $5,000 bills and reeling it out, because you're at the head of the line. There are quite a number of people behind you, and you don't know who the persons behind you are or are likely to be. You're basically advertising yourself and telling the world that, look, I'm here, loaded with cash, come and take it.
Yes. My only question, and I'm going off script with this now, Mr. McKenzie.
Yes.
I hear that there is some $227.6 billion in circulation this Christmas.
Yes.
Why can't I see in my pocket even a small percentage of that?
I have the same question as you, I join you in asking that question.
We have to find a way to get some of that into our pockets.
Indeed.
All right, if you have any ideas, please share them with me. But thank you so much.
I certainly will.
Thank you, and all the best to you and your family, all the staff at the Office of the Public Defender. And we just want to say thank you very much for all that you have been able to share with us. And we look forward to the next time that we get a chance to do this again, constitutionally speaking. Take care. All the best to you, Mr. Mack.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, Mr. Herbert McKenzie is the Deputy Public Defender, and that was constitutionally speaking. People think that we have the answers to everything. We really don't. Like somebody just heard the ad a while ago, the Sting ad, and they're messaging me. So what is Queenie and Amari going to do on that show? You know. Nico. Queenie have our tune to one man to meeting, whatever. Eh?
Hey,
Them have a tune, but those are not the songs that they'd be taking to a clash. It's Sting.
No,
but I think I saw where Amara was saying
there's a song that I saw.
300,000 I got it.
Well, there's a song that I saw. No lie, I'm not picking any sides. A piece of it from her.
From Amari?
Yeah. And I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
I could believe it.
Well, it is yet to be seen. It is generating some interest, I can tell you, and the promoters know what they're doing. And that is not the only clash that will be taking place, but we can't tell you what the ladies will be doing. So for that listener who wrote and asked, we just simply cannot tell you. Here's another question they're asking. Do you think that Offset and Valiant will be doing a collabo? I see a photograph with the both of them. I don't know. It would be good for Valiant if he could get that collabo. But all that I can tell you is that we saw them. They were obviously at the same spot. I think that was at Ramesh's place. And they took a pic together. Look at this one. What is wrong with these people here? This person is asking me what's going on between Valiant and Stark Ashley. I don't know what's going on between Valiant and Stark Ashley. All I saw is that they seem to have been dressed in similar colors watching Argentina, one of those matches. And I think her left leg was over his right leg, and they were watching the match. I don't know. I have no further information on that.
None.
You have anything?
Not at all.
Peter John, can you help? No, so we don't know what's going on. I think they're just young artists, and maybe they are doing some collaborations.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. All right.
No.
Listen.
That is it.
But interestingly, though, on a serious note, we just spoke about tips for Christmas, and you remember the Deputy Public Defender was talking about the fact that persons could have a bag, but because it's resting to their back, someone could use a knife and cut it,
remove it.
And Peter John found an image on the World Wide Web, which happened downtown Kingston, where this person is showing that they went downtown with their money in their bag and somebody slit it and took away their money, just like Mr. McKenzie was saying. So please be careful as you head out today, all right?
Yeah, man,
we're getting a message out of California, and okay, it's not quite California. The tip that I got was, if you'll be out late, this is a tip for Christmas, safety. If you'll be out late, leave lights on. Get keys ready before you exit the car. All right, that came in from Glassman, a.k.a. Jean. So I'm thinking that she's over there in L.A., but she sends another message. She says, hey, I'm in Florida with Joy. So we say good morning to these two beautiful sisters of mine, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes, all right? Greetings and hailings to you too, my sis.